Yes, nice, comfortable seated position. And just take an inhale overhead. And now let your arms just fall down to your sides. Shrug your shoulders up and down and back. And kind of wiggle out your arms. And then come to a comfortable seated position. And inhale and exhale. And breathing in and out. Yeah, be with your breath. So on your next inhale, inhale your arms slowly overhead. And exhale, release your arms down to your sides. And then inhale overhead. And exhaling down. And inhale overhead, and we'll start to twist. So twisting to the right first. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. And go ahead and go side to side. And yesterday we started with the theme of aparigraha, which is non-clutching, letting go, a lot of times it's attachment to things, but it can also be just an attachment to anything, overly attaching. So seeing if we can kind of create this kind of loose grip in our life where things can naturally unfold and where we can see the beauty in the moments of our life. So inhale overhead after you finish on the left. Exhale, let your arms drape down to your sides. Roll the shoulders up and down and back. And now slide your left arm out. Bring your right arm overhead. And then opposite side, sliding your right arm out. Bring your left arm overhead. And just go back and forth, side to side. Yes. And you're going to bring your hands to your knees and go ahead and start to circle your spine. I realize I have to change one setting. Circling your spine, and yes, nice, go in both directions. And then come to center. And you're going to bring the soles of your feet together and go ahead and fold forward over your legs. And then round up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Take your right knee to your left foot, and then you're going to twist to the left and go ahead and lay back down on the floor behind you. And then walk your hands back in towards your body. So holding here with your hands behind you, you're going to bring your right arm overhead. Keep your left arm on the mat and press the hips up. Nice. And then go ahead and release down. And you're just going to switch your legs. Oops, so now your left knee is at your right foot. And twist to the right and go ahead and lay back down on the floor behind you. And then walk your hands in slightly. You're going to stay here, both hands on the mat. And then raise your left arm overhead, pressing the hips forward. And then coming back down to center. And go ahead and let your knees fall side to side. Beautiful. we're going to come to Savasana. So I guess I'll just use my shirt for a little extra padding, but I have two mats now, so it's better. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest to start. Feel your spine come up long. Nice. Now bring your shins parallel with the mat. Perfect. You can have your hands behind you if you need to, or now begin to extend through the legs. And breathe. Yeah, using the core. And then bring your knees into your chest. Nice. Circle your ankles. And then take a hold of your big toes in a yoga toe lock. And you can extend your legs any amount. See if maybe the backs of the legs want to elongate. Ooh, and still keeping your balance. And now let the soles of the feet come together and go ahead and fold forward again. And then rounding up through your spine. Go ahead and bring your knees together and swing your legs around behind you. Come to tabletop on your hands and your knees. And just start with your cat and cow. Oh, let it feel really good. Rounding and arching your spine. Yeah, if you've been sitting there working all day long, then it is time to tune into your body and give it what it needs. Maybe let the hips fall side to side. That always feels good. So now come to a flat back, hips held level, and raise your right leg behind you and your left arm in front of you. Feel the length. And release down to the mat. Now inhale up, left leg and right arm, lengthening the spine. And release down. And we'll take breath to movement. So inhale up, right leg and left arm. Exhale down. Inhale up, opposite leg and arm. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now you're going to inhale up and hold here. Bend your right knee, reaching around for your right foot with your left hand. Your toes reach up towards the ceiling. Nice. And now release. Let your right leg come behind you. Curl your toes under and press back into your right heel to feel a little release in your right calf. And then raise your right leg up towards the sky. And you're going to bend down, hovering down, elbows at your sides, right leg raised high. And go ahead and bend and straighten your right knee. And then coming up, right foot comes off to the left side of your mat. And then open the left arm up towards the ceiling. And releasing back down to the mat. Uncross your legs. Raise your left leg behind you and your right arm in front of you. Now reach around for your left foot with your right hand. The left toes want to make a little toe print on the ceiling. And then releasing. Right hand comes down to the mat. Your left toes curl under and press back into the left heel to open the left calf. Now you're going to raise your left leg high and go ahead and lower down to hover off of the mat and bend and straighten the left knee. Bending and straightening. pressing back up. Take your left foot off to the right side of your mat. Go ahead and gaze back towards your foot and raise your right arm up towards the sky. And then release your right hand down. Come back to tabletop. And you're going to round your spine in cat. And arch into cow. And now walk your hands forward to come to puppy, letting your chest drape between your arms. Inhale and exhale. Let your chest melt down towards the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Nice. Breathe. Let your breath come down into your belly. And let go, right? Let go of parigraha. Let go of attachment. Maybe let go of attachment to outcome. Attachment to what expectations in your practice tonight. See if you can just let it unfold. Curl your toes under and slide back to sit back onto your heels. And inhale your arms overhead. Clasp your hands together. Roll the palms to face up. Wiggle out of the sides of your waist. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands down to your sides. You're going to go ahead and take the tops of your feet to the floor. Come up onto your knees. Inhale overhead. And exhale. Left hand comes out to the side. Right arm overhead. Open your right side. And then come back to center. Inhale overhead. Exhale, right hand comes out to the side. Left leg out to the side. Left arm overhead. And back to center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take your hands forward to the top of the mat. Time for our down dog. Curl your toes under. Press back for your first Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend your right knee, pressing back into the left heel. Bend your left knee, pressing back into the right heel. And just go back and forth into each heel. Sink back into both heels. Let the spine elongate. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and step forward to the top of the mat or walk forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. One vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Roll your shoulders up and down and back. And now inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine to a flat back. Exhale, release down, step back for plank. We'll do some Surya Namaskar A's. You're going to lower down for Chaturanga or all the way down to the mat. And then inhale, open forward. Exhale, flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Nice. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward through the center line of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower all the way down or into Chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up. Nice. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower down for Chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana and taking a breath. Inhale and exhale. Step forward to the top of the mat, rounding up, nice. Inhale overhead, oh beautiful. Exhale, fold forward. You guys look great. Inhale, lengthen. Doesn't it feel so good to move? Step back for plank, just movement. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And letting go of those expectations. Just be here in your body. Inhale and exhale. Whatever you find here on the mat. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. It's like how we talked at the beginning of the practice about inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back for plank, about how unexpected things are coming out of this social isolation for people. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, back. So sometimes if we just let go of expectations, like good things can happen. Step forward. Round up through our spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open. Exhale, flow back to down dog. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Nice. You're going to raise your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, gazing underneath your right arm. Breathing here. And now you're going to step your right foot all the way to the front of the mat, to the outside of your right hand. And go ahead and come down to your left knee, tap your left foot. Bring your left hand off to the left side of your mat and your right hand to your right inner thigh, gazing over your right shoulder. Let the hips sink in. And if you want to come in deeper, you can bend your left knee and reach back for your left foot. Yeah, nice. Just let go, right? Maybe we let go here and completely surrender. Yes, beautiful. Go ahead and take your hands forward to the top of the mat. You're going to step back with your right foot to meet your left in plank. And we'll flow through. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, opening. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice. Raise your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your left knee and gaze underneath your left arm. Long on both sides of the body. Breathing. We find that opening. And now you're going to come forward. Left hand comes to the outside of your left foot comes outside of your left hand. Right hand off to the side of the floor. Left hand to left inner thigh and gazing over your left shoulder. Pressing into the top of the right foot. Feel that opening in the hip flexor as you press into the top of the right foot. And then if you want to bend your right knee, you can, reaching back for your right foot with your left hand. Yes. And go ahead and release. Take your hands to the mat. You're going to step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale. Open forward. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. And go ahead and step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Beautiful. Inhale overhead. Exhale, sitting down into Utkatasana chair pose. Gazing up. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward into your Uttanasana. Crown of the head drops. Now inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale. Open forward, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot comes forward, warrior one. Inhaling. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward between your hands, warrior one. Rising. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, sit back into Utkatasana chair pose. We'll do Surya Namaskar B once more. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward. Let the crown of the head drop. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, open into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Right foot comes forward, warrior one. Rising. We got a little extra breath in there, I forgot. Hands come to the top of the mat. Step back for plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward, warrior one. Rising. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, let your arms just straight down and go ahead and swing it out side to side. Find a full breath here too. So actually, let's incorporate in breath of joy here to that arm movement. So you're gonna inhale up for 1/3 of your breath. Actually, let's see. Inhale out for a third, up for a third, and it's a third, a third, a third. So front is a third, out is a third, up is a third, and then we exhale and fold forward. Okay, so go ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go. Once more. And go ahead and come back up. Just swing it out again. Release your wrists. Take your hands together. Rub your palms together. Create some warmth here. And now cup your palms over your eyes. Just allow an energy from the palms to the eyelids. And then release your hands down to your sides. Awesome. Inhale overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. You're going to step back with your right foot into warrior one. Inhale, overhead. Release your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together. Roll your shoulders open. And you're going to hinge forward over your left leg in humble warrior. Let the crown of the head drop. And go ahead and come back up. Bring your arms overhead. You're going to take your elbows together in front of you and your right elbow over top of your left for eagle arms. Now let your elbows come out and up, and maybe a little opening of the heart up towards the ceiling. Right, a counter pose to humble warrior. And releasing your arms. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, open into your warrior two and sink down. Maybe a little deeper than you usually do. Gazing over your left hand. Yeah, hold here. Breathe. Press into both feet. Feel your sits bones dropping. Crown of the head rising. You're going to spiral your hands forward to the top of the mat. Rotate your right heel back. Step back for plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Flow back to down dog. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, melt your dog. Inhale, step forward into Uttanasana. Round up through your spine. Nice. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Release down, step back with your left leg into warrior one. Inhale overhead. Find that base in warrior one. Hips facing forward. Bend into the right knee. Release your arms behind you. Now roll your shoulders open and hinge forward over your left leg in humble warrior. Tune into your breath and your body. And just let go into the practice, into the here and now. And then release. Bring your arms overhead. Take your left elbow over top of your right. Hips still facing forward. Open the chest towards the ceiling. Bend into your right knee. Press into the left foot. And release your arms overhead. Inhale, and then as you exhale, open into your warrior two. Dropping in. Maybe a little deeper than you usually do. Yeah, what do you have tonight? You have, energy you want to get out through the physical body. Breathe here. Find a little stillness in your warrior two. Maybe a little ease as well. Go ahead and spiral your hands forward to the top of the mat. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale back to down dog. Take your breath. Anchor into your feet. Make your way to the top of the mat and forward fold. Hold here. And take your hands up behind your back for waterfall. Clasp them together. Let them fall forward. Allow the backs of the legs to relax. The crown of the head dropping. Release your hands down towards the mat. Still letting the crown of the head release. Maybe take a hold of behind your calves and hug your chest a little closer towards the thighs. And then release your hands down towards the mat and bend your knees, round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, release down. Step back with your right leg into warrior one. Inhale overhead. Exhale, open into warrior two. And you're going to straighten your left leg, come into Trikonasana, bring your body weight forward, and sink down for triangle. Let the back of the left leg relax. Then you're going to raise your body up by your right arm. You can adjust your back foot, rotate your chest face forward towards your left foot. You can take your hands to the small of your back or into reverse prayer. And you elongate the left leg as you hinge forward with a long spine. Feel the crown of the head reaching out. And then release your hands down alongside your left foot. And take an inhale here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, drop in. And do 2 more like that. Inhale, lengthen out through the crown of the head, and then exhale, drop in. And 1 more. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, drop in. So we're going to come forward into Ardha Chandrasana, which you can grab a block if you want for under your left hand. You're going to bring your left hand forward, right hand to right hip, and then right leg raises. And any variations you want here, you can go ahead and take those. And release, fold forward to the top of the mat, but your right leg is still raised. Take your right toes, tap them behind your left heel, and then inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tap it down, inhale it up. Exhale, tap it down, inhale it up, and release your right foot down to meet your left. Go ahead and round up through your spine, nice. Inhale your arms overhead, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release down, step back with your left foot into warrior 1. Inhale, overhead, hips facing forward. Exhale, open into warrior 2. Sink down, nice. And now you can go ahead and straighten your right leg, bring your body weight forward, and sinking down for Trikonasana. You can have a block beneath your right hand if you like. See if you can allow the back of the right leg to lengthen. Yes. We can find that openness in our body that can really let us have the fluidity to be able to practice a parigraha, to be able to practice flowing with the moment and being in the moment and letting go of that grasping for a lifeboat kind of, grasping for things that aren't really a lifeboat. And raising your left arm, raising your body up by your left arm. You're going to rotate your hips to face forward. You can adjust your back foot if you need to. Hands to the small of your back or into reverse prayer. And you're going to hinge forward over your right leg, the long spine. And then releasing your hands alongside your right leg. And we'll take a few of those breaths to lengthen out through the spine. Inhaling, feel the crown of the head extend forward. And exhale, hinge in any amount. Then inhale, lengthen the crown of the head out. Exhale, hinging in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge in. And then we're going to come to Ardha Chandrasana here. So you'll bend your left knee, take your right hand forward, and left hand to left hip. And then raising your left arm and coming into any variation of the pose that you like. Block under your right hand is good. Go ahead and fold forward to the top of the mat. Left leg is raised high. Inhale. Exhale, tap the left toes behind the right heel. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left leg high. Release your left foot down to meet your right. Round up through your spine. Nice. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your right leg into a lunge. Inhale, overhead. And then you're going to exhale, twist towards your knee. So right elbow to left knee. Press back through your right heel. Breathe here. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to the top of the mat. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your right leg up towards the sky in one-legged dog. Gaze between your hands. Bring your right foot forward between your hands. Rise into your lunge. Inhale. And then exhale, twist towards your right knee. Left elbow to right knee. Right ribs rolling open. And now arms come overhead. You're going to step forward to the top of the mat into your forward fold. And round up through your spine. Beautiful. Inhale overhead. And exhale, fold forward. We're just going to do that again on the opposite side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your left leg into a lunge. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, twist towards your right knee. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands come to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. To Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your left leg up towards the sky. Left foot comes forward between your hands. We're coming into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards your knee. Beautiful. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward to the top of the mat. And rounding up. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down, and you're going to go ahead and turn sideways on your mat. Bring your legs out wide. And go ahead and let the crown of your head drop. Bring your hands up behind your back for waterfall and allow them to fall forward. And rolling into the outside edges of your feet. Relax your lower back. And release your hands. Going to bring your hands forward till they come right beneath your shoulders to a flat back. And raise your right arm up towards the sky, inhaling. Then exhale, bring your right arm across your body off to your left foot. Then bring your right hand forward underneath your right shoulder. And then your left arm rises. Inhale, left arm up high. Exhale, left arm underneath your right, off to your right foot. And then bringing your left hand forward. You're going to take your heels in at a 45-degree angle. Take your hands to the insides of your thighs. You're going to roll your right shoulder in. Press the right thigh open. Elongating the spine as you roll the right shoulder in. You can even take, for me, some little shifts side to side help with the opening. You kind of figure out what feels good for you. Now you're going to roll your left shoulder in. Maybe some little movement side to side here. Opening the left inner thigh. And now drop the sit bones. You're going to come up for goddess, goalpost arms. You're making a circle with your thumb and your pointer finger. Draw your abdomen, your belly up and in. We want to keep that power center in our goddess, right? Beautiful goddesses are powerful. We don't have to have one or the other. We can have both. Breathe here. And we're just going to do our hips into our elbows. So right hip comes towards right elbow down towards right hip, and then opposite, left hip to left elbow. You go back and forth, right to right, left to left, right and left. Let's do it once more each side. Right and left. Come back into your goddess. Now inhale your arms overhead. You're going to exhale, fold forward. Inhale overhead. You can straighten your legs as you rise. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale overhead. And exhale, folding. You're going to hold here and just take some little shifts side to side into each knee. Or you can come as deep as you'd like, coming all the way down and flowing side to side. So figure out what up here or coming all the way down if you like. Yeah, just get into your body, feel where it feels good to open. So come back to your forward fold. Let your head hang, your hips are raised. Then you're going to walk your hands back to the top of the feet and step forward to the top of the mat. Step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Beautiful. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release down. You're going to step back for plank. And we're going to come to side plank. So right hand to the center line of the body first. And you can come down to your right knee if you like, or step on both feet. You can have one foot in front of the other, or both feet stacked. We'll just take some arm circles with our left arm, bringing it down towards our toes, around and up, and down, around and up. And one more, down, around, and up. Beautiful. Let your left arm come forward. Bring your body into a rainbow shape, left hip raising high. And then square your hips towards the mat in plank. And left hand's going to come to the center line of your body. Come onto your side plank. Right arm rising. You can come down to your left knee if you need to. Or one foot in front of the other. Yes. And we'll do some arm circles with our right hand now. Down towards our toes. Around and up. And down, around and up. And one more. Down, around and up. And now let your right arm come forward. Press the right hip up. This rainbow shape in the body. And then square your hips towards the mat. And go ahead and come down to your knees. And then lower all the way down onto your belly. And bring one hand on top of the other. Your forehead to your hands. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Inhale a little more. A little more. Now a slow, slow exhale. And take one more breath like that. Then bend your knees. Let your feet fall side to side. And you're going to reach back for your feet with your hands for bow. Press your feet into your arms. Open the chest. Yes. And then come down to the knees. Knees come mat distance apart. Go ahead and press back for a cozy, comfy, wide-legged child's pose. Melt your body here. I don't know if you got hot, but I got hot doing the side planks. So this feels really good. So you're going to slide your hands back in towards your knees. Go ahead and round up through your spine. Roll your shoulders up and down and back. And then you're just going to go ahead and swing your legs around. Come onto your back at the center of your mat. Just let your back your head come onto the mat. And raise your legs overhead. So you can stay here, or if you'd like to come to plow, go ahead and bring your legs behind you for plow. I like this new setup with my mat position. I have more room for plow. Way better. And then you can decide, again, either just with your legs up as we started, or staying here in plow, or if you like a shoulder stand, you can raise your legs overhead and come into a shoulder stand. Making your way out of your shoulder stand, your legs coming maybe back behind you into plow, bending your knees, slowly lowering one vertebrae at a time down to the mat. And then bring the soles of your feet to the floor. And you're going to take your arms overhead behind you so the backs of your hands touch the mat. And go ahead and raise your hips up towards the ceiling. And this will be our inhale position. So inhale here. And then exhale, slowly lower the hips down, lower the hands down beside the hips. We're going to take some breaths like this. Sorry, please. Inhale overhead. And exhale down. And then inhale overhead. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale overhead. And exhale. Go ahead and release down. Take your right knee across your left thigh and go ahead and raise your left leg up towards the ceiling, hugging your legs in towards your body. And if you want a little more, you can go ahead and hug around all of the legs, kind of decide where you feel the most hip opening. Breathe into the right hip. You're going to release your legs, bring the soles of your feet back down to the mat, and take your left ankle across your right thigh. Then you can raise your right leg up towards the sky, threading behind your right thigh. Or if you'd like a little more, you can bend both of your legs and bring your arms around all of your legs. Let your hips drop down towards the mat, and that's going to create a little bit more opening in your left hip. Yeah, with your breath. And now release the soles of the feet down to the mat. Let your knees fall side to side. Draw your right knee into your chest. Bring your left leg long on the mat and hug your right knee in tightly. Maybe circle your right ankle. And then switch. Hug your left knee into your chest. Bring your right leg long and circle your left ankle. So now just bring both knees into your chest and little rock side to side. Small circles on the ceiling with your knees. And then you're going to go ahead and bring your legs long on the mat for short Savasana. Grab any props that you would like and allow your body to rest. Feel the back of your head on the mat. Soften your right leg. Soften your left leg. Relax your jaw. Let your eyes be soft. Each breath, let go a little more, let go into that aparigraha, into letting things unfold. And you become aware of your breath. Take your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. some small movements in your toes and in your fingers. And drawing your right knee into your chest and your left. And rolling to the side of your body. And then just gently pressing up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands together at heart center. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace, and may you be free. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Oh, it feels so good to climb back into the physical body.